This week's hometown hero was in combat during what was considered one of the highest points in the war in Iraq, and he seems to be a jack of many trades.
Music means different things to different people. For Jose Rivera, it's a release, a break, an escape. You may have seen him playing the latest hits at different venues in the Golden Triangle. Music has helped him get through many situations. As a veteran, it's almost a kind of therapy.
We did take a lot of engagements, ambushes, firefights, multiple firefights.
His career in the military started out on a whim.
It was actually spur of the moment, can you believe it or not? I was sitting there one day, and I had a buddy that I'm still friends with today, and he was deputed into the program for about 11 months. And about 11 days before he went in, he called me. And he's like, man, I really wish you would have went on the buddy program with me. And I was like, you know what, let's do it.
A decision he says he's never questioned.
They put you through some pretty good stress. Your body hardens pretty well. And they just teach you how to be stronger, how to be a man, how to handle stress.
His first brush with combat came a week before the end of boot camp.
I remember I was sitting there September 11. It was a Tuesday morning, about 5:30 on the East Coast time, and we're sitting there waiting in line to get a haircut, getting ready. Graduation's Friday, 3 days beforehand. So I remember DI just screamed out of nowhere, "We're going to war!" And everyone was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" So we got our haircuts, go back, and the DIs were explaining to us, "Hey, this just happened." Then we knew, hey, this is, what we trained for was for real.
After that, he was sent to Iraq.
We spent 7 months, 7 days there. Pretty much we were infantry but mechanized. We were really, really mobile. If something needed to be done, we were the first to be called.
And his unit was a part of history.
Fallujah we were a part of. Operation Phantom Fury. It was supposed to be a 4-day out where we went out back in November of '04, and we were supposed to clean out Fallujah because, during OIF-1 we cleared it out. But then we pulled away. We pulled it out and surgeons came right back in and took it. And they came right back to us and said, hey, we need to retake the city. So that was like a major operation that to this day everybody was, talking about. And I'm proud to say I was part of that outfit that went in there and we took the city back. And the 4 years went by pretty well, but I got to spend about 19 months deployed total time.
Rivera's family has a history of military service.
Let's see, I have 2 uncles in the Army that are now out. I have 1 cousin in the Army that's still there. My sister's prior service of Air Force, my cousin's prior service of Navy, and then I myself was a Marine.
And after combat, he continued to follow in the footsteps of a particular family member.
One of my uncles is employed by the post office, and he was prior Army himself, and he kept telling me about how great the job was and the benefits were. And I thought to myself, I followed in his footsteps pretty well to where, he did his thing in the Army, and I saw it as an opportunity to better myself as well as he did. So I took his advice. I applied to the post office.
He got the job, ending one journey and on the road of another.
If you know of a hometown hero, you can nominate them by going onto our website, setxhomepage.com, and click on the Hometown Heroes tab.